On this episode of Win TV, the ban on deltamath, School of Rock bands, the Five Nights at Freddy craze, and stay tuned until the end for Wolverine Replay. Win TV starts right now.
Live from Wakeland High School in Frisco, Texas, this is Win TV.
Good afternoon, Wolverines. I'm Emily Stevens.
And I'm Emily Schandelbauer. Today is Wednesday, November 1st, 2023.
Starting off on a strong note, Google takes a step towards safety for students with their new restriction policies.
Ella Brookshire helps us better understand these new changes.
As of October 23rd, Google has forced compliance with student data privacy laws. This is having an effect on both Wakeland and other high schools across the U.S.
So we have been implementing our student data privacy agreement, where we as staff and teachers are protecting the data of our students.
Google's sign-in restrictions are affecting both teachers and students. A high school similar to Wakeland in size recorded that 74.4% of teachers have used websites now on the non-approved list, and 63.4% of students claim to have used the newly restricted sites.
So because we have to have an agreement from the resources or companies that you are using online, what that agreement does is it creates a protection of all of your personal data so that these companies cannot take your data and sell your data and make money from it.
Although the new Google restrictions can be inconvenient, these new procedures are put in place for student safety. I'm Ella Brookshire for Win TV.
I'm glad that FISD is taking better cybersecurity initiatives.
Me too. Now I won't get hundreds of cookies on my school Chromebook. With the colder temperatures rolling in, it is important to know how to keep yourself warm while remaining aware of your energy consumption habits.
Vihan Kanadidi explains ERCOT and tips for winter weather energy conservation.
From a frozen 2021 nightmare that plunged Texas into darkness to the glimmer of hope in 2023, the Texas Energy Council meets to safeguard the grid from the icy grip of future winter catastrophes. ERCOT, Energy Reliability Council of Texas, prepares for a challenging winter with extreme weather, but what causes such extreme conditions?
Okay, so an El Nino cycle is when the trade winds that move across the Pacific Ocean from the United States over towards China become weaker. And when they become weaker, it causes a much rainier, wetter period here in the southeastern United States.
In 2021, Texas experienced power grid overloads due to extreme winter weather, leading to rolling blackouts. In 2023, the Energy Council convened to address the issue by increasing energy reserves to prevent future blackouts. But preventing outages is not just up to the council, but the people of Texas. Bigna Yellow, Wakeland's Eco Club president, teaches us more about how we can reduce our energy intake to avoid another blackout.
Don't blast your heater. It's actually really easy to just turn up the thermostat and just be like, oh my god, 82 degrees, I'm going to be so warm and toasty. It actually doesn't help with the power grid at all, because if a lot of people at the same time are using a lot of energy, it's going to cause a failure. So instead, just keep your energy intake down a little bit lower. Like, you can keep your house at around 72 degrees and that'll be fine, and just wear warm clothes around the house. And then another thing to do is also to cover up crevices, so saving or sort of preventing the draft from coming into your house, so that keeps your house warm as well. Closing rooms or closing the doors to rooms, that can help with saving energy from heating up rooms that you aren't using.
I'm Vihan Kaladindi for Win TV.
I'm so excited to not be melting from all the record high temperatures we've had throughout the summer.
Me too. This fall weather is so nice. As traffic ramps up in our community, it is important to be aware of all of the city's traffic laws to keep yourself and those around you safe.
Win TV reporter Shaw Rasmussen informs us on some of Frisco's most common traffic mistakes.
With the continued growth in Frisco, there's been new traffic configurations and construction zones around town. This construction at times shuts down a lane on Legacy to give more room for equipment. At the intersections of El Dorado and Main Street at the Dallas Parkway, there is a relatively new turn device unknown to many drivers in Frisco. From 6:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on Mondays through Fridays, the far right lane is a turn-only lane. You can tell this law is in effect when the white LED turn-only sign is on at the intersection. I'm Shaw Rasmussen for Win TV.
Yeah, Emily, this is such an important topic because I just got pulled over 2 weeks ago for this traffic violation.
As a new driver myself, this is a really good piece of information to know. Thank you, Shaw, for this PSA.
3 of our fellow Wolverines take the stage to create memories that will last a lifetime.
Win TV reporter Addison Domino takes us backstage to learn more.
School of Rock isn't just a hit movie. Outside of school, 3 Wakeland students take the stage in the house band at School of Rock Frisco.
So the School of Rock house band it's basically a band that you have to audition for at School of Rock, and we play gigs around the DFW area.
Practices, we're usually working on working together and kind of having the best chemistry we can. We work on cues, like knowing when to come in.
House band has given each member an opportunity to expand on their unique musical backgrounds.
I've been singing around other places and playing a bunch of instruments. I play around 10. So I've been doing that kind of all over the place, and then I found School of Rock.
I played the piano for 10 years and then kind of stopped playing over COVID, and then I wanted to start back and get back into music.
Through the School of Rock, the bandmates have made connections with many musicians, but at the core, they've connected the most with each other.
Being able to play music together really brings people together, and so it's a really fun thing to be able to get to know everyone.
If you want to see your fellow Wolverines rock the stage, visit their Instagram at School of Rock Frisco for upcoming events. For Win TV, I'm Addison Domino.
Seeing students come together to create music is truly special. I think we should start a band and give them a run for their money.
I totally agree. I don't know about you, Emily, but I love celebrating Halloween with a good scary movie.
I've heard the new Five Nights at Freddy's film is perfect for those seeking a good scare.
Austin Wilson tells us more about this frightening film.
On October 26th, Blumhouse's Five Nights at Freddy's movie was released in theaters and on Peacock.
I'm definitely going to go see the FNaF movie. The trailer looks really good, and it's scary.
Although the horror mystery got a 26% on Rotten Tomatoes, audiences loved the movie as the viewer rating was an 88%.
I've seen the trailer multiple times because I work at the movie theater, and I used to play the game when I was younger, so I'm excited.
Go watch the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie showing at theaters everywhere and on Peacock. For Win TV, I'm Austin Wilson.
Win TV reporter Ben Miller highlights a club that allows Wakeland students to explore potential career opportunities.
Do you want to do competitive community service? For students seeking to give back, FCCLA provides opportunities for students to serve their community.
FCCLA stands for Family Career Community Leaders of America. It allows students to come together and to do projects together and have a good time, and it really, as far as the competitions go, it really builds self-esteem and their ability to communicate well and to give presentations, and it's just a lot of fun.
FCCLA isn't just about service, but can provide students opportunities to compete.
So last year I actually competed, and I was in a group with 2 other girls, and we designed a collection of 4 dresses, and it was for you. We kind of made like a business plan, and we did a bridal business, so we did wedding dresses, and then we actually sewed together a physical garment, and we took that to competition, and we competed at state, regionals, and we qualified for nationals.
For more information about FCCLA, see Ms. Foster in H106. I'm Benjamin Miller for Win TV.
On another episode of Julian Tries, our Win TV reporter hits the rocks to learn about a stellar Wolverine rock climber and all of the hard work that goes into bouldering.
Canyon's Climbing Gym is hosting its annual Boulder Guys competition. Climbers from all over Texas train for months to compete in this event. From beginner climbers to all the way to some of the best in the world compete in this competition. So I decided to sign up. Now, as someone with no prior experience to rock climbing, I decided I would take 2 days to prepare for the competition. But to get more insight on what's to come, I sat down with Jack Withrow, who is a rock climber here at Wakeland, to get a better understanding of the challenges I would need to overcome.
So the entire objective with climbing is to get to the top. You can't get really strong within 2 days. I recommend getting technique up, footwork, go on really vertical walls with really small feet, Try to get that precision going. If you can, borrow someone's shoes. Shoes really help a lot. If not, just use the rentals. So get some chalk, that'll help with sweat on your hands.
I then spent 2 days preparing for the competition, and on my first climb, I learned that it was definitely a lot more than I was expecting. Oh, okay.
How was that?
That was terrifying. Oh my god. While the first day was really just learning the ropes, the second day I started making progress by overcoming some of the hardest obstacles for me.
I got it. I did it.
With my newfound knowledge and understanding of the sport, I competed in the 2023 Bouldergeist climbing competition, and after 4 hours of climbing, I tried out 7 out of the 50 routes and was only able to compete 4, but I overall scored 103 points and got dead last place. Even though I didn't make it to finals or barely even placed for that matter, I understand why this sport is so important to people. It teaches you how to believe in every step you make and to trust every bone in your body in order to complete each climbing route. I'm Julian Urbago for Win TV.
Thank you, Julian, for showing us all how important training and dedication is for rock climbers.
Up next, Win TV reporter Ava Wheatley enlightens us on the ins and outs of fashion design.
Got a passion for fashion? Fashion design may be the class for you. Fashion design teaches the basics of sewing and principles of design through a hands-on approach.
Fashion design teaches them to sew, they create their own pattern, and they can make dresses, pants, shirts, and they're actually going to make a quilt. Lots of hands-on doing, making. It's not boring because you're constantly making and doing and having fun creating.
This hands-on course prepares students for a career in the fashion world.
There's multiple careers in fashion design. Pattern making, styling, buying, retail, fashion designing.
Skills in fashion design also open doors for students while they're still in high school.
Fashion design, this class specifically, has given me a lot of opportunities. At the end of the year, we get to go to a fashion show, and it also encouraged me to join a club called FCCLA, where I'll be competing in a fashion design event, and I can possibly get scholarships and travel for it. So, yeah.
Make sure to sign up for fashion design for next school year. I'm Ava Wheatley for Win TV.
Thank you, Ava. Fashion design seems like so much fun.
I've never been that into fashion myself, but I would totally consider taking that course.
With college application windows coming to a close, college decisions are right around the corner.
Catherine Martinez has some exciting news on some Wolverine college decisions.
What's your name and where are you going to college? I'm Haley and I'm going to OU. Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
My name is Cameron Koya and I'm going to A&M.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
I'm Elizabeth and I'm going to the University of Arkansas.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
Caleb Hudson in Arizona State University.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
My name is Braden and I'm going to Tarleton State.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
Jack Kaufman, Duke University.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
I'm Callie Ratliff and probably A&M.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
My name's Lily and I'm going to Alabama or Ole Miss.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
My name's Kayla and I'm going to the University of Arkansas.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
I'm Alexa Reese and I'm going to Arizona State University.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
My name is Wesley and I'm going to Oklahoma.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
Leticia and I'm going to Texas State.
What's your name and where are you going to college?
My name is Kareem and I'm going to Allen Community College.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
My name is Kyle and I'm going to OU.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
My name is Brennan and I'm going to Bryant University.
Thank you. What's your name and where are you going to college?
I'm Jennifer and I'm going to Ole Miss.
Thank you.
The season of pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin patch visits, and most importantly, pumpkin carving parties.
STUCO President Julia Autry walks us through the best way to discard your pumpkins when you're done carving them.
Favorite Halloween tradition is trick-or-treating. I believe you're never too old to trick-or-treat.
My favorite Halloween tradition is probably like
You know.
Oh, haunted houses.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I like haunted houses too.
Yeah,
I
they're
forgot
the
about
best.
that.
They're super fun and very thrilling, but kind of scary. That's what I like.
Stuco member Julia Autry talks to us about composting.
Do recycling and composting. So we have a garden in the back, so we'll probably put all these pumpkins in the composter, and it'll help our garden grow bigger and all that stuff. I don't know. Ooh, Ava, what are you gonna dress up for? It's Halloween this year?
Oh, for Halloween this year, I'm thinking of being. Can I say that? Okay. I don't know if that's like.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
What are you thinking of being, Julia?
I was gonna be a mermaid, but.
Oh, okay. So my costume's better.
Let's see here. So
She has 3 eyes.
all right,
Yeah, but it could
So,
be.
it
like,
could be a
nose.
nose.
Exactly.
but it's very, very off center. Very, very off center.
Jack from Jack.
Here, let's see this one.
He has a little smirky smile.
Yeah.
He's just a little
it's
like.
got teeth too. This one looks like it's had a rough morning. So I'm gonna go with this one. This is the winner right here.
I'm gonna cry.
Julia Autry for the win. I am the best at everything I ever do. So.
And now for this week's headlines.
A new poll shows that Americans don't trust the media. The poll was done by Gallup, a national survey company. Gallup has been doing this poll since 1972, asking people how much they trust the media to report the news fully, fairly, and accurately. The results show that this is the second lowest level of trust in the media since Gallup started doing the poll. Compared to recent years, Americans now have less faith that the media will report the news in a complete, fair, and truthful way.
The Israel-Gaza conflict has taken a severe toll on journalists. A group called the Committee to Protect Journalists is investigating all reports of journalists lost or detained. Many journalists have been trying to cover the conflict to report on what's happening, but it is very risky and difficult to get the story to everyone in a safe way when communications are disrupted and power is out. As of October 23rd, at least 23 journalists have been killed, 19 Palestinians, 3 Israelis, and 1 Lebanese. Another 8 journalists have been injured, 3 more are missing and have been detained. The Texas Education Agency has created a website to help teachers and students have conversations about the current conflict.
According to the CDC, not getting enough sleep can make teens feel sad and hopeless. Anderson Call explains a lack of sleep diminishes resilience, making it challenging for adolescents to cope with daily stressors, both minor and significant. To help get better sleep, consider making changes to how and when you use blue screens, and make adjustments to routines that will boost sleep quality.
World Kindness Day, which takes place every year on November 13th, is a great opportunity to deepen our relationship with kindness and connect to our community. To celebrate, you could do at least one random act of kindness each day. While these acts may seem small, that doesn't make them any less important. Picking up litter, complimenting someone, or simply writing a thank you note to a teacher can make a positive impact on yourself and your community. Now on to our fine arts recap.
There have been so many incredible accomplishments in the Wakeland Fine Arts Department this fall. Congratulations to the Wakeland Band as they are headed to San Antonio on Friday morning for their Bands of America Super Regional and UIL State competition. Stay tuned for a special band season recap during our next show. This past Tuesday, the orchestra had their fall concert. If you want to get in on the holiday spirit, come watch the orchestra holiday concert on December 20th. The theater department is also working tirelessly to put on their musical White Christmas. Come see White Christmas December 14th through the 17th. That's all for this week's Fine Arts Recap.
With district play for fall sports coming to a close, we have a lot to catch up on. Maddie Hardwick has this month's episode of Wolverine Replay starting right now.
Wakeland Volleyball has dominated their district season, ending it undefeated and first in their region. Congratulations to our Wolverines on such a momentous season and their first playoff win against Centennial High School this past Monday. Wakeland's tennis team just recently finished their postseason second in state with a final record of 20 wins and 1 loss. Congratulations to the Wolverine tennis team on their record-breaking season. The Wolverine men's and women's cross-country teams placed second in their regional races, and both teams are headed to state. Their state race will be this Friday and Saturday at Old Settlers Park. Congratulations to Wakeland football for another win against Sherman High School last Friday, officially clinching their playoff spot. Make sure to show out to this Friday's final district game against Frisco High School. For WinTV Sports, I'm Maddie Hardwick.
I'm at Wakeland WinTV for more updates, behind the scenes, and more stories. I'm Emily Stevens.
And I'm Emily Schandelbauer. This has been WinTV Live for November 1st, 2023. Stay forever orange and blue, and have a great rest of your day, Wolverines.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna be a mermaid, but...
Oh, okay, so my